So one thing that I'd like to point out that so far through this journey I have come to understand in the open and polyamorous communities is that nothing's ever going to be the same from couple to couple. Like these ideas that polyamorous is always X, Y, and Z, or being open is always A, B, and C, or being monogamous even is always 1, 2, 3, is never actually the same. Ultimately, when you look at it, it is based off of what is good for you as a couple, you as an individual as well, you and your partner with terms of communication and honesty and trust, and all of those things factor into what your rules or do's and don'ts or code or whatever way you look at it choose to be. At some point, I might do an actual story about how my wife and I decided to become open and then thus polyamorous, but I think it's very important to respect and understand the fact that even within the community, the way you interact or do things might be different from other people also in the community, and that should be okay, and that really should be represented appropriately. Ultimately, I think that's a very important facet to this relationship, and I think that for couples or unions in whatever way, I think it's very important for everybody to respect that and to understand that that will evolve. You may start out as we did. We started out with some very strict rules when we first opened our marriage, and those rules evolved and developed as we evolved and developed, and as our situations evolved and developed. Basic examples of like discussions of spending the night places or making sure that, we use protection. All those types of things are good basic starting points for you to have discussions, but there's also the obvious discussion that those may evolve over time. So take that into account when you're thinking about if you choose to open your relationship or become polyamorous. If you're thinking about these things, you and your partner need to come to terms to a lot of these, but you also need to have an understanding and good communication that those could change.